Hello friends, now in this video we will learn the test for the similarity and the short examples practice set 1.3. I will explain all the examples and the test for the similarity in a very simple language. Now let us start. Now let us start similar triangles. In triangle ABC and the triangle DEF, that is, the angle A is a congruent to angle D, angle B is a congruent to angle E, angle C is a congruent to angle F. And AB upon D is equals to BC upon EF is equals to AC upon DF. Then the triangle ABC and the triangle DEF are similar triangles. That is, in figure, triangle ABC and the triangle DEF are similar. Is expressed as triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Now the next, that is the triangle ABC and the triangle DEF. This is the figure. Now let's learn test of the similarity of the triangles. Angle test for the similarity of triangles. For a given correspondence of vertices, when the corresponding angles of two triangles are congruent, then the two triangles are similar. That is, in triangle ABC and the triangle PQR, in correspondence ABC, one corresponds to PQR if angle P is a congruent to angle A is a congruent to angle P, angle B is a congruent to angle Q, angle C is a congruent to angle R. Then the triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Now the next test, that is the angle test for similarity of the triangles. When two angles of one triangle are congruent to the two corresponding angles of another triangle, then this condition is sufficient for the similarity of two triangles. This condition is called the angle test of the similarity. Now the next test, that is a side angle side test for the similarity of triangles. For a given correspondence of the vertices of two triangles, if the two pairs of corresponding sides are in the same proportion and the angles between them are congruent, then that is the KL upon RS is equals to LM upon ST. Then therefore the triangle KLM is similar to triangle RST. And the next is a SSS test for the similarity of the triangles. For a given correspondence of the vertices of two triangles, when three sides of a triangle are in proportion to corresponding three sides of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar. For example, in triangle PQR and the triangle XYZ, that is the PQ upon XY is equals to QR upon YZ is equals to PR upon XZ. Then the triangle PQR is similar to triangle XYZ. Now the properties of similar triangles. That is the triangle ABC is similar to triangle ABC, and this is called reflexivity. If the triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF and then the DF is similar to triangle ABC, this is the symmetry. If the triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF and the triangle DF is similar to triangle GHI, then the triangle ABC is similar to triangle GHI, and this is called transitivity. Now the solve example. In triangle ABC, angle Y is equals to 100, angle Z is equals to 30. In triangle LMN, measure of angle M is equals to 100, measure of angle N is equals to 30. Are the triangles XYZ and the triangle LMN similar? If yes, by this test. Now see this here. The solution in triangle XYZ and the triangle LMN. Measure of angle Y is equals to 100, measure of angle M is equals to 100. And therefore measure of angle Y is congruent to measure of angle M. Measure of angle Z is equals to 30 degree and the measure of angle N is equals to 30 degree. And therefore the measure of angle, that is the angle Z is congruent to angle M. And therefore the triangle XYZ is similar to triangle LMN by angle test. Question number 2, example number 2. Are two triangles in a figure similar according to information given? If yes, by which test? That is the triangle LPMN and the triangle UVW. That is, in triangle PMN and the triangle UVW, PM upon UV is equals to 6 upon 3, that is equals to 1 upon 2. MN upon VW is equals to 10 upon 5, that is a 2 upon 1. Therefore, PM upon UV is equals to Mn upon VW. Also, the measure of angle M is congruent to measure of angle V, and that's why the triangle PMN is similar to triangle UVW by SAS test of similarity. Example number 3. Can we say that the two triangles in figure similar according to the information given? If yes, by which test? That is a triangle that is in triangle XYZ and the triangle MNP. That is XY upon MN is equals to 14 upon 21. That is equals to 2 upon 3. That is the ratio of these two sides. What is next? YZ upon NP. That is a 20 upon 30. That is equals to 2 upon 3. Now these two ratios are equal and therefore XY upon MN is equals to YZ upon NP. It is a given that the angle Z is a congruent to angle P. Angle Z is a congruent to angle P. But the angle Z and the angle P are not these included in these two sides. That is the angle Z and the angle P are not included angles by the sides which are in a proportion. And that's why the triangle XYZ and the triangle MNP cannot be said to be similar. Now the next question number 4. In the adjoining figure, that is a BP is a perpendicular to AC and the CQ is a perpendicular to AB and the A dash P dash C, A dash Q dash B. Then the prove that the triangle APB is similar to triangle AQC. In triangle APB and the triangle AQC, that is the measure of angle APB is equals to 90, measure of angle AQC is equals to 90, and therefore the measure of angle APB is a congruent to measure of angle AQC. Also the one more common angle, that is the angle A is a common, that is the angle PAP is a congruent to angle QAC, which is the common, and that's why the triangle APB is similar to triangle AQC, that is the angle test. Now the question number 5. The diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect in point Q. If the 2 times QA is equals to QC, 2 times QB is equals to QD, then the prove that is the DC is equals to 2 times AB. Now we have given that is the 2 times QA is equals to QC and 2 times QB is equals to QD. Then the prove that CD is equals to 2 times AB. 2 times QA is equals to QC, that is the QA upon QC is equals to 1 upon 2. 2 times QB is equals to QD, that is the QB upon QD is equals to 1 upon 2. Now these two ratios are equal. Therefore QA upon QC is equals to QB upon QD from 1 and 2. Therefore in triangle AQB and the triangle CQD, AQB and the CQD, what's happening? That is QA upon QC is equals to QB upon QD. That's just we have proved this. And also the angle AQB is a congruent to angle DQC. AQB is a congruent to angle DQC, which is a vertically opposite. And that's why these two triangles are similar by SAS test of the similarity. As these two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in proportion. Therefore, AQ upon CQ is equals to QB upon QD is equals to AB upon CD. But the AQ upon CQ is equals to 1 upon 2, and that's why AB upon CD is equals to 1 upon 2, and therefore 2 times AB is equals to CD. Now we start with practice set 1.3. In figure, that is the angle ABC is equals to 75, angle EDC is equals to 75 degree. State which two triangles are similar and by which test. Also write the similarity of these two triangles by a proper one-to-one correspondence. Now see this here, this is the figure, that is a triangle ABC and the triangle DCE. Now see this here, that is a triangle DCA and triangle BCA. That is a measure of angle CD is a congruent to a measure of angle CBA. Measure of angle, that is a CDE is a congruent to measure of angle ABC, that is 75, and one more angle is common, which is the angle C. That is angle DCE is a congruent to angle ACB, and therefore as these two angles are congruent, therefore these two triangles, there is a triangle DC is a similar to triangle BCA, that is a angle test. Question number 2. Are the triangles in the figure 1.56 similar? If yes, by which test? That is in triangle PQR and the triangle LMN. That is PQ upon LMN is equals to 6 upon 3. That is equals to 2 upon 1. QR upon MN is equals to 8 upon 4. That is a 2 upon 1. PR upon LN is equals to 10 upon 5. That is equals to 2 upon 1. Therefore, from 1 to 3 in triangle PQR and the triangle LMN, that is sides are in proportion. PQ upon LM is equals to QR upon LM is equals to PR upon LN. Therefore, from 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3. Therefore, the triangle PQR is similar to triangle LMN by the SSS test for the similarity. Now the question number 3. Now see this here. As shown in the figure, two poles of the height 8 meter and the 4 meter are perpendicular to the ground. If the length of the shadow of the smaller pole due to sunlight is 6 meter, then how long will be the shadow of the bigger pole at the same time? And that is AC is a bigger pole and the PR is the smaller pole. The shadow of the PR is 6 and the shadow of the bigger is X. Now, as these PQ and the AR is a parallel, these two lines are perpendicular to this ground and that's they are parallel. These are the transverse. Angle P is a and the angle A. These are the corresponding angles and one more angle C and the angle R is each 90. Therefore, these two triangles are similar by angle test. That is a triangle PQR is similar to triangle ABC. PQR is similar to triangle ABC. That is the corresponding sides. As these two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in proportion. Therefore, PR upon AC is equals to QR upon BC. 4 upon 8 is equals to 6 upon X. Make the cross multiplication. 4 into X is equals to 6 into 8. Therefore, X is equals to 6 into 8 upon 4. And that is equals to 6 into 2, which is equals to 12. Therefore, PR is equals to 12 meter and hence the length of the shadow of the big pole is 12 meter. Next, in triangle ABC, what's happening? AP is a perpendicular to BC. BQ is a perpendicular to AC and the P is in between B and C. Q is in between A and C. Then prove that the triangle CPA is a similar to triangle CQB. If AP is equals to 7, BQ is equals to 8, BC is equals to 12, then find AC. Now see this triangle. In the triangle CPA, and the triangle CQB, what's happening? That is the measure of angle CPA is a congruent to measure of angle CQB each 90. Measure of angle ACP is a congruent to measure of angle AQP. That is the AQB each 90. Measure of angle ACP is a congruent to measure of angle QCB, which is the common. And that's why the triangle CPA is a similar to triangle CQB, that is called the angle test. And therefore, AP upon BQ is equals to AC upon BC. And we'll substitute the value. That is a 7 upon 8 is equals to AC upon 12. And that's why AC into 8 is equals to 7 into 12. And therefore AC is equals to 7 into 12 upon 8. And that's AC is equals to 7 into 3 upon 2. That is a 21 upon 2. That is equals to 10.5. AC is 10.5. Now the question number 5. In the trapezium PQRS, that is the side PQ is a parallel to SR. AR is equals to 5 times AP and AS is equals to 5 times AQ. Then show that SR is equals to 5 times PQ. Now the proof is side PQ is a parallel to side SR. Line QS is a transversal. Therefore, the measure of angle PQS is a congruent to measure of angle RSQ. This is the alternate angles. Now see this figure. That is a measure of angle P. That is a PQS is a congruent to measure of angle QSR. And therefore, we will consider the two triangles. In a triangle PQA and the triangle RSA. This is RSA. That is the measure of angle PQA. Measure of angle PQA is a congruent to measure of angle RSA. This is the first as alternate angles. Also, the measure of angle PAQ. PAQ is a congruent to measure of angle RAS, RAS. This is the vertical opposite angles, and that's why the triangle PQA is similar to triangle RSA by the angle test, and therefore the PQ upon RS is equals to AQ upon AS is equals to AP upon AR. That the corresponding sides are in proportion, and that's why. Also, we have given that the AR is equals to 5 times AP. Therefore, we substitute that the AR is equals to 5 AP. This AP get cancelled, and you will get PQ upon SR is equals to AQ upon AS is equals to 1 upon 5. And that's why PQ upon SR is equals to 1 upon 5, and hence SR is equals to 5 times PQ. Now the next problem, this is very also important. This type of the problems always asked in the board exam. In trapezium ABCD, side AB is a parallel to side DC, diagonals AC and the BD intersect in point O. If AB is equals to 20 and the DC is equals to 6, OB is equals to 5 and then find OD. Now again we will prove this, that is a side AB is a parallel to side DC and the DB is their transversal. And therefore the angle CDB is a congruent to angle ABD, that is alternate angles. That is the angle CDO, that is a CDO is a congruent to angle ABO. This. Therefore, the triangle CDO and the triangle ABO, what's happening? That is a measure of angle CDO is a measure of angle CDO is a congruent to measure of angle ABO, that is a alternate angles, which is from 1. Again, the measure of angle COD is a congruent to measure of angle AOB, that is the vertically opposite angles, and therefore the triangle COD is similar to triangle AOB, that is the angle test, and therefore OD upon OB is equals to DC upon AB, that is the corresponding sides are in proportion. And now we will substitute the values. OD upon 15 is equals to 6 upon 20. Make the cross multiplication. OD into 20 is equals to 15 into 6. Therefore, OD is equals to 15 into 6 upon 20. Therefore, OD is equals to 3 into 6 upon 4. That is a 3 into 3, 9 upon 2. And that's OD is equals to 4.5. Now, the next problem number 7. That is in quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. The point E is on the side BC. The line DE intersect AB in point T. Then prove that D into B is equals to C into T. Now in this case, that is a segment AB. Segment AB is a parallel to segment CD. That is a segment AT is a parallel to segment CD. And the TD is their transversal. Therefore, the measure of angle, that is angle ATD and the angle TDC. These are the alternate angles. Therefore, the angle ATD is a congruent to angle CDT. These are the alternate angles. Therefore, that is, it is written as the angle BTE is a congruent to angle CDE. Therefore, in triangle BET and the triangle CED, what's happening? That is the measure of angle BT is a congruent to measure of angle CED. Also, the vertically opposite angles, that is the angle CED is a congruent to angle BET. These are the vertically opposite angle. Therefore, the triangle BET is similar to triangle CED by the angle test. As these two triangles are similar, therefore the B upon C is equals to T upon D. Corresponding sides are in proportion, and therefore B into D is equals to C into D. Now the next, that in figure, segment AC and the segment BD intersect each other in point P. Therefore, AP upon CP is equals to BP upon DP. Then prove that the triangle APB is similar to triangle CDP. Now see this here, in triangle APB and the triangle CDP. AP upon CP is equals to BP upon DP. This is given, and also the angle APB is a congruent to angle CPD. These are the vertically opposite angles, and therefore the triangle APB is similar to triangle CDP by the SAS test. Now the question number 9. In figure, that is in triangle ABC, that is the point D is on the side of BC is such that a measure of angle BAC is congruent to measure of angle ABC, and then prove that the CA square is equals to CB into CD. Now we'll consider the two triangles, that is the triangle BAC and the triangle ADC. Now in this case, the measure of angle BAC is congruent to measure of angle ADC, which is the given. Also one more angles, that angle ACB is a congruent to angle DCA, which is a common angle, and hence the triangle BAC is similar to triangle ADC by the angle test, and that's why that is a CA upon CB is equals to CB upon CA. Corresponding sides are in proportion, and therefore CA into CA, that is the cross multiplication, is equals to CB into CB, and hence CA square is equals to CB into CD, and in this way we have completed the practice set 1.3. Now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.